Mobile residents are drawing a line on tar sands in Mobile Bay. One group marched today in opposition against a new tar sands infrastructure in addition to a new proposed pipeline by Plains South Cap. That's the company building a crude oil pipeline through Mobile's drinking watershed. Now, Plains Mobile Pipeline, Inc. has now applied for a right-of-way, not Plains South Cap, although the two are affiliated. Modupe Idowu is in the newsroom right now with that story. Modupe, protesters say the amount of both tar sands and normal crude is in the area is unfair.
Yeah, Derek, they're calling it environmental injustice. Members of the Mobile Environmental Justice Action Coalition say oil sands or any type of crude oil don't belong in the backyards of communities like Pritchard, 8 Mile, and Africatown, especially since these communities have already dealt with chemical plants, crude oil pipelines, and more.
Get your tar sands off our track!
Dozens of citizens with the Mobile Environmental Justice Action Coalition marched from Cathedral Square to GM&O building in protest of Canadian tar sands that flow through Mobile by rail.
The problem with these trains is they come right down through 8 Mile and Pritchard and Africatown.
Joe Womack lives in the historic community and says this is environmental injustice.
We want this pollution to stop. We want it to move.
Gulf Coast Asphalt Corporation, in partnership with ARC Terminal, has plans to transport the thick, heavy oil sands by train, only to be heated and piped under Mobile River and stored in nearby tanks.
It's also a very high risk for explosions and derailments. We not only have the trains, but we have all those tank farms.
Now the communities of Africatown, 8 Mile, and Pritchard are dealing with another issue.
They never asked us. This stuff is in our backyard. We don't want it. Take it back.
Plains Mobile Pipeline, Inc., affiliated with Plains South Cap, has asked the Public Service Commission for right-of-way to build another crude oil pipeline, which would affect, you guessed it, Pritchard, 8 Mile, and Africatown.
Once again, these people are being dumped on, and it's wrong.
This is not right. We don't want it here. We definitely don't want it going through our drinking water. We don't want it going over, under, around, or through the Africatown and Pritchard communities.
Now tomorrow at 3, the coalition will host a rally at Kidd Park located at 800 East Street for both Pritchard, 8 Mile, and Africatown residents. Now the hearing for this new proposed pipeline will be October 30th in Montgomery at 10 a.m. For now, I'm live in the newsroom, Modupe Idowu, Local 15 News.